Hello interwebs, my name is Christy. You know me as tacTissy, and this is another episode of Just Ask, a series in which I answer the questions that you've submitted on tacTissy.com/justask. Now, in this episode, I will unveil the great mystery that surrounds the origin of the name tacTissy. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but virtually anywhere else, except for Facebook, requires the first letter to be capitalized. But everywhere else, tacTissy starts with a small t, and it's the Tizzy that's capitalized. That's because my public name is an amalgamation of two words. Now, part one, the Tizzy. What is the Tizzy? It's not what, it's who, it's me. So my sister, when she was very little, couldn't say Christy. So instead, she called me Tizzy. My sister's 19 now, and I'm still Tizzy. Mind you, for the longest time, Tizzy was reserved for family members, until my good friend Tim was talking to my mother, and she called me Tizzy in front of him. And from that moment on, the family name Tizzy became a much wider known Tizzy. It's still, however, a barometer of how well people know me. Now, if someone calls me Tizzy, they're a friend. But if someone calls me Tac, well, they just don't know me. Now that brings us to part two, the tack of the Tizzy. Let me begin by paraphrasing Shakespeare. What's in a name? A cat by any other name would purr the same. What, might you ask, does a cat have to do with anything? Well, that's what tac is. It's cat spelled backwards. You see, Tizzy at some point got upgraded to Tissy Cat because, well, I'm a Tizzy. And I like cats. And my friend has a rather creative and unrestful mind. And as these things happen, I became a Tizzy cat both offline and online. Then two things happened, one right after another. I was shooting a match, and it was by far like the best pistol match I've ever shot. I was dead on, or as some people point out, a tack driver. A Tizzy cat, the tack driver, or tack driver, the Tizzy cat, or cat driver Tizzy. You see where I'm going with this. The other thing that happened was some mid-app issue where it wasn't syncing to my phone, and to cut the frustration and wait time, I re-registered with a different email. I needed a new username. Now, tack driver Tizzy cat was way too long, so it got shortened and flipped to tacTissy, though I'm still very much a Tizzy cat at heart. See, that's all there is to it. You didn't have to guess, or wonder, or assume. All you had to do was ask. And if you have any more questions, just go to tacTissy.com/justask and just ask. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you already know where the next video is going to be. If you're watching it on Facebook or on a website, please head over to youtube.com/tacTissy and subscribe. You'll be notified when the next video is out, like before anybody else. Until next time, Tizzy cat out. Wait for it. Meow.